Hey guys, it's Chrissy from BingeEatingHelpOnline.com. This is my 5-day series of a live example of how I eat and how I overcome binge eating on a daily basis. And it's not even that I have to really try anymore, it's just that I'm giving an example of what my thought processes are and what type of foods I eat, when I eat them, and my thinking during my eating. So today is day 3. Well, yesterday was day 3. And I'm back in Boston. I'm actually not in my apartment. It's another story. But I am back in Boston, and yesterday was a whole day of traveling from San Francisco to Boston. My flight was supposed to leave at 7 a.m. yesterday. It got delayed by 2 hours, then another 2 hours, then another 2 hours. It was delayed by 6 hours. So I was at the airport for 7 to 8 hours because I got there obviously early to check in and all that. Oh my God, what a long day. And then a 5.5 hour flight back to Boston. Exhausting day. So needless to say, I really didn't eat too well. I did eat small portions throughout the day. It's just that they weren't very healthy, and I'll go through and explain what they were. So around 5 o'clock in the morning yesterday, I ate a half of a veggie sandwich. It was actually pretty good, so that's a healthy start. It was just small. It wasn't really much. I didn't even really eat most of the bread, just ate the veggies. I had gotten up at 3:30 that morning, so eating at 5 was a little early, but I was a little hungry. Around 8 o'clock, I had a hot tea and a small biscotti that I would dip into the tea and eat it. So, small little cookie. I enjoyed it. I only ate about 3/4 of it. It was pretty small anyway. Then I ate lunch around 11:30, so I had an early lunch because I was up so early. I had a pizza, like one of those really flat pizzas that doesn't really have much on them. It was small. I don't know, I guess 3/4 of that too. I was kind of hungry. Mostly I was kind of bored because I was sitting around the airport the whole time. So still waiting for my flight, and I was really bored and I was craving something sweet. So I got these I got one gigantic chocolate chip cookie. It was probably like that big, but I only ate probably like a quarter of it because that was enough for me. That was just eating like a small cookie. It was okay. It wasn't really, the chocolate chips were good, so that satisfied my sweet tooth, I guess. Then when I was on the plane, they offered some snacks, and I got these popcorn chips, caramel flavored. They're pretty light. They were okay. I ate the bag. I think it was only 100 calories, so it wasn't that much. And I also brought along a small banana with me, so I ate that probably as like my dinner pretty much. And yeah, that was pretty much it. It was just a long day. It was really boring, so I didn't really get too many vegetables in my diet. A lot of carbs, I would say. But overall, I did pretty well. And I kind of amazed myself because I remember when I used to be at airports by myself, I would go around to all the different stations and just like eat crazy amounts of foods. And now I'm just I browse around and pick out something that I really want and what I'm interested in. And I take the time every single time I sit down to eat to just appreciate it, take a look at it, and then get my focus involved on tasting it and enjoying it. That's like the most important part, because if I zone out and just eat, I'll eat way more than I know I should and that I want to. And I always keep in mind feeling skinny throughout the day. If I feel fat or have any type of fat thoughts, I immediately, remind myself, nope, we're going to switch back to feeling skinny and thinking of my thin thighs and my flat stomach and all that good stuff. And that's been the biggest motivation for me to lose weight. And when I started to do that, it fell off like so easily. Like I couldn't believe it. In like a month, when I constantly just kept thinking skinny thoughts and just ignoring reality, ignoring how my clothes fit, just imagining how I want them to fit. That's when the weight just kind of fell off and I didn't have to binge eat. I didn't have many urges for it, and I've always kept through with that, and it's been absolutely amazing. And just to sit here and appreciate the things in life, and even just the little things, it puts you in such a better mood, and you don't get overwhelmed or exhausted as usual. I mean, as I usually did. Yeah. So day 3, it was a long day. It was boring. It was not as healthy as it could be, but it did good. So that just goes to show that even in situations where you are bored or things are off schedule as you thought that they would be, how you can really just maintain yourself and keep calm and distract yourself with other things. Like, thank God I had my computer with me. I could watch videos and comedies and go online, go on Facebook, all that fun stuff. So yeah, just keep yourself distracted, stay in a good mindset, and you'll be good. Works for me.